Hi guys, TotallyDubbed here, and today I'm doing a video review on the Audio-Technica ATH-M50X, wait for it, BT, the Bluetooth variant of the M50X. Now, the M50X are among one of the most popular headphones you can find. If you look on Amazon, be it UK or US, you'll find glowing reviews, and if you look around the internet, everyone raves about the M50X, which I've got over here. Now, the Bluetooth variant comes in at a premium price, more of a premium over the M50Xs. However, integrates Bluetooth and aptX codec in order to give you a CD quality transmission over wireless. Now, in this review, I'll be comparing the two headphones like for like in terms of design, build quality, sound quality, but also to its competitors. Speaking about competitors, let's talk about pricing. M50X, the regular version, can be found for around £113 in the UK, whilst in the US is around $150. The Bluetooth variant can be found for around £180, whilst in the US it's $200. In my opinion, its closest competitors, the Bluetooth variant of it, are the Plantronics Blackbeat Pro 2. Now, these headphone, also has active noise cancellation. So the added feature that active noise cancellation brings is pretty unique or pretty special when it comes to wireless Bluetooth audio products, because not many products can combine all of that and bring it at that sort of price range. In the US, it can be found for around $200, so very much the same price point at the M50XBT. Links to all of these things will be in down the description below, so make sure you check them out. So first, design build quality. How does the BT version compare? Well, put bluntly and simply, it hasn't changed, and for good. I like that, because why change something that isn't broken? The headphones still pivot in like so. If you're going to be wearing them around your neck, you can pivot them all the way around. You can also have these sitting like this on your neck. So you've got all different ways of using them. So yeah, and sometimes they do get a little bit confusing in terms of which way round they are. But in all honesty, I like the fact that Audio-Technica have used the same sort of design, because it allows quite a lot of flexibility, and in terms of portability goes, it's great because you can chuck them in your blazer pocket, you can put them in your handbag, or you can put them in your laptop bag, or even have them around your neck. Now, the headphones have got a fully adjustable headband. It adjusts quite a lot, so I wouldn't worry in terms of the size of your head. In terms of clamp force, it's got a medium sort of clamp force. In other words, they're not gonna fly off if you're gonna be running. However, I wouldn't do rigorous action. As you can see, it does have a bit of shake to it. I know I was just shaking my head, whip my hair back and forth. But yeah, they're not going to fall off if you're going to run, but at the same time, they're not going to provide that really tight clamp force that you might expect from sport type of headphones. In terms of comfort-wise, I have no complaints. Yet again, it is got a relatively thin headband at the top, and the pads themselves aren't that deep, which is understandable for portable headphones or even the regular M50Xs. However, if you're going to be wearing glasses like I do, and if you use them for a long period of time, when I'm saying like over 4 hours or on a long haul flight, I think you'll find your ear, at the top of your ear, will start hurting a little bit. This is a minor observation. I know not everyone wears glasses, but something I thought I should share with you guys. Now, in terms of the design, it's going to be found in full black color like this. It doesn't come in all various different colors like the regular M50X does. In terms of controls, you've got your regular play, pause buttons and volume adjust. You've also got a 3.5mm jack, which is great because if you run out of juice, which is around 40 hours of playback time, then you can plug in the included cable. Now, what you might notice is in the box of the Bluetooth variant, you only get one cable. That is a microphone only cable with 3.5mm jacks on either end, one of which is right angled to plug into your phone, the other one plugs into your headphones. Now, the reason I say this is because the M50X come with a variety of different cables. I mean, 3 different cables to be precise. The one I preferred is the shorter one, and it's the more like the mobile one, so to speak. No real complaints about it, other than the fact that if you're going to be using them at home, you might find that the shorter mobile version might not be the best for you. But nevertheless, it's just something I thought I should point out. you still get this really nice sort of carrying case, so you can protect the headphones on the go. So yeah, in terms of build quality design, no complaints whatsoever. And you've got an on and off switch, which is pretty much self-explanatory, turns on and off the headphones. Now in terms of the connectivity, they've got Bluetooth ATH. If you don't know what that is, I highly suggest Googling it. ATH gives you just better sound quality over Bluetooth. It's got CD quality versus the compressed variant of SBC codec that you'd get over regular Bluetooth devices. Over here, the ATH codec means that you get better quality transmission. So that is an absolute must, at least for me, especially I'm on an Android device or Windows device. It's something I definitely need. If you're on an iOS device, however, you can't use the ATH codec, which is a shame because you're going to get a degradation of quality over Bluetooth in comparison to using them over wired or using the M50X instead. So bear that in mind. In terms of range, I had no sort of problems walking about 10 to 15 meters away from my phone. I had no problems with that. And in terms of battery life, as I said, it's around 40 hours runtime. Your mileage may vary depending on how much you play around with your headphones, what music's playing, at what volume. Expect around 40 hours, give or take. Charge time is pretty slow. It does take quite a long time to charge, so do bear that in mind. I would suggest charging them overnight, in my opinion. Now, other than that, other than its connectivity, let's talk about sound quality. And of course, that's the most important part of this review because a lot of people will be wondering how they compare to the M50X. Well, if you like the M50X and you like the sound signature of the wired variant, then you're going to absolutely love the Bluetooth variant. It sounds pretty much identical. And when I say pretty much, that's because there's one slight difference in between these two headphones, and that's the high-end frequencies. The high-end frequencies are the Bluetooth variants with the ATH codec and connected over wireless, obviously, have a slight more of a roll-off at the top end, whereas the M50X sound, not say sibilant, but they extend a little bit higher on the higher tones, which means that you will get a slightly better sound quality with the wired version. However, if you've got sensitive ears, then you will find earphones or headphones that have a less of a roll-off to be a little bit more annoying on your ears, especially if you crank them up in terms of volume. So in this case, the M50X Bluetooth versions, the BT versions, might actually suit your taste a little bit more. It's all subjective, obviously, in terms of audio, but personally, I prefer the sound coming out of the wired version because that highs didn't roll off as much. Now, in terms of the overall sound, it is very much the V-shaped, warm-sounding, punchy, fun-sounding sound that you're going to get from the wired version. Expect a cut-off sub-bass, but with a decent extension, a nice mid-bass slam, which is pretty prominent and pretty precise and controlled, a lower mids which are pretty pushed back and recessed, upper mids which are relatively good and forward sounding enough, and the highs, as I said, to roll off, but in the Bluetooth variant to roll off just a little bit more. In terms of soundstage, you're going to get decent instrument separation, relatively good width, but very little depth, and not that much of a great sort of decay because of the sort of plastic enclosure that you get from them. So overall, sound quality wise, I have no complaints. They very much are the same sort of sound signature and sort of like, let's say, the award-winning sound signature the M50X have. So if you like those, if you can like them like I did, then you're gonna like the Bluetooth variant. However, that's my tummy rumbling because I'm hungry. If you're comparing it to the Blackbeat Pro 2, however, the Blackbeat Pro 2 have a better sort of sound staging, and even though they don't have the ATH codec, they have a very nice sort of a wide sound that you're not going to get with these kind of more congested V-shaped sound signature headphones. They also have a decent mid-range reproduction, which is a little bit more forward sounding. However, and also, they're a little bit more comfortable to wear, especially for long periods of time. However, you're going to be compromising on this sort of portable function that I talked about, and also you're going to be compromising on the ATH codec that you get with the M50XBT. So if I had to pick between the two, personally, with the fact that the active noise cancellation is included with the Blackbeat Pro 2, I would choose the Plantronic headphones. Not many people would have heard of them, but I definitely suggest you guys check them out, especially for under £200. I think they're a great buy. If, however, you want something a little bit more portable and to be taken on the go, then the M50XBT is definitely a great, not starting point, but a great place to go. Of course, if you want to save yourself some money, get the regular M50X instead, because still to this day, there's nothing that really competes with them at their current price tag, which is around £113. So there we go, guys. I've been totally dubbed, and I've been a hungry belly as well. If you've enjoyed this review and want to give me food, subscribe, favorite, and share, all that good stuff. You know what it is. Ask me in the comments below if you've got any questions, and more so, let me know if you bought them or are going to buy them or thinking about them. Alright guys, I've been totally dubbed. Take care and bye-bye.